Hi everyone, this is my 1989 Toyota MR2 supercharged, and I just thought I'm gonna take a video of some areas of concern. Want to make sure that everyone is well aware of what's going on with the car as far as areas of concern. This area here is the antenna area. You can see that it had some work had been done on it. There's like a little square on it underneath the antenna, as you can see, and epoxy or something was used to make a repair around this area around the antenna here, as you can see. Okay, I look underneath. There's a little bit of rust underneath that area, so it was probably just a quick rust repair that someone made, but that was before I purchased the car. As you can see, there's like a little rust built up around the antenna area. Okay, so I want to make sure I point that out to everyone. This area here is the lid. This is the lid of the motor, and right here in the very corner, I don't know if it was rust or what it was, but there was a repair done to this very corner. Underneath, there is no rust underneath of anything, but again, I just thought I'd point that out. This is the lid. This area, the very corner, as you can see right there. Very small area. Okay. This is on the back. I'm gonna move around here to the driver's side, and on the right driver's side, right by the driver's side light, you're gonna see there's a little tint, a little small scratch in that area. Not very big. I'll put my finger up to it, but it's very, very small. Okay, moving around this way, I want to make sure I point out that inside the door jamb, this is the driver's side door jamb, there is some rust buildup. Again, I'll put my finger up there. It's not a lot. It is just surface rust on that door jamb underneath there also. I just thought I'd give you guys a close-up of that. Okay. Coming around here. Front part of the door jamb there also. Driver's door. Again, small rust spot. This is my finger. Very small rust spot there. Okay, again, it's surface, and it's just surface rust. It's not going through on the door jamb. Okay. Inside the car, the interior, I wanted to point out that this lid right here is loose. Where the lighter goes, the lid that goes on top is loose. So it's just basically just sitting there, and it just sits loose. Probably a little bit of Velcro, and that will take care of that. Okay. Coming around the front here of the vehicle. Looking for a dent that's here. Okay. Got a very small spot here on the door. Tiny little spot. Right there. Okay. Like a small scratch. The fuel cap here, the fuel cap, the fuel area, or whichever the compartment you call this cap. Anyway, the cap where you put the gas in is a little bit discolored compared to the original car color, as you can see. Hopefully it will show, but it's very light. It's just a little bit darker than the regular color of the car. It's right there, so I point that out. There's a small dent on the hood on the driver's side. I don't know if I'll be able to show this. Let's see. It's very difficult to see, but it's right there. It's got a very small tint, nothing big, right there on the hood by the driver's side. Let's see here. This is the driver's side light. As you can see, it's got a few little nicks on it. Nothing major. The hood has got a very small nick right there in the center. A couple of nicks. A couple other nicks coming up here. Very tiny. And one here again. This is on the hood. Very tiny nicks. Got a nick over here by the passenger side door. Passenger side light. Sorry. A couple little small nicks there. And also wanted to point out that the front bumper is different. The shade, it's got a different shade than the car color. Not much. The front bumper also has been polished, but the clear coat, it's got a little shine on it, but as you can see, it's a little bit darker than the original car color. Not by much. If you just look at it, you can see it, but if you just look in the car in general, okay, you really hard to spot. But a little bit, the color on that front bumper is a little bit darker. And of course, down here is the lip of the dam, the front. And you can see there's a crack right here, a small crack. And right here, a chip. But it's pretty solid. Just got a small crack right there. Okay. So you can see that bumper, how the color is a little bit different. Okay, let me see. There was something else I want to point out. Passenger side mirror has a few nicks on it. Nothing big. There was something else I wanted to point out. Trying to recall what else was it. Few nicks here. Passenger side quarter panel, rear quarter panel, the passenger side. Little bit, few little nicks like that. And they're just real surface nicks. That same passenger side rear quarter panel. Hopefully I can get this. There's some as you can see, there is the clear gloss. Clear gloss kind of came out of here, the bottom area, right above the mud flap. Some clear gloss has disappeared, but it's still nice and smooth, and it's still nice and clear under there. So I don't understand what's going on. Appears that some clear gloss, some of the clear gloss was gone, but it's still very shiny underneath there. And of course, this is the passenger side mud flap. It's got a scrape on it, surface scrape. And let me see if there was anything else. Also, on the quarter panel, this car used to have some pinstripes running along the side from the front to the back. Pinstripes were buffed off, and there's a little bit of residue. If you can see here, there's some residue from the pinstripes on that quarter panel. You can see something that could just probably can be buffed up a little bit better. The decals in the rear of the car, the rear bumper, okay, are kind of worn, but I'm gonna provide, included in the sale of the vehicle, I'm gonna provide this 3D. I'm gonna provide the 3D pinstripes that go back here, and also the little bird here. I'm going to provide like 3 of those, so you select which one you want to put on there. But I'm going to furnish the pinstripes that go all around the car. I'm also going to furnish a supercharged sticker and a Toyota Mr2 sticker. Okay, I'm going to send you guys that for once the auction. That'll be part of the sale, including the sale. And also I want to point out that on the side of the vehicle, okay, this is supposed to be supposed to say supercharged on here, across here. It's supposed to be like a white, I don't know what you call that, molding, okay, and then right in the center he'll say supercharged. It does have it, and it still exists on the car. What I did was I put this black pinstripe over it because it was weathered. It was real weathered and like stain or something. It's like stain. And what I did is I put this black 3M pinstripe over it, so it's still there. I will provide in the sale to the winner. I'm going to provide the supercharged emblems that go on there. So this black pinstripe can just be taken out. This big pinstripe can be taken off, and you can provide put the pinstripes that I'm going to provide to you, and it'll have the supercharged wording on it also. Also in the front here, you will see that this is what the pinstripe's going to be looking like. The ones I'm going to provide, the ones right here. This is the front bumper, and you see that I also put black pinstripes over the old pinstripes that were there, because again they were worn. So these can be taken off. The black pinstripe can be taken off, the one I put on, and you guys can just go ahead and put on the pinstripe that I'm going to furnish to you guys in the sale. Okay, that would also include, I will also include the passenger side pinstripes and the supercharged wording. For the front, sorry about jumping back and forth. For the front, I will provide to you the Toyota logo that goes here, the Toyota wording logo that goes there. I'm going to provide that to you also. Okay, I've already put in a new emblem here, the flying chicken emblem. I put it on there. It's brand new, and also I added this Mr2 decal in the front. This is 3M tape, the decal. You can actually take it off. I just thought it looked cool, so I put it on there. I ordered and put it on there. See if there was anything else I needed to touch on here. I'm trying to be as transparent as possible, folks, so you know, with this vehicle. Let me see what else here. Just coming around here to see if there's anything else I needed to point out. Yeah. Let's see here. This muffler is getting a little bit discolored. See the muffler getting a little bit discolored there? But as I touch it, it's smooth. It's very, very smooth. So maybe that's just what happens with these mufflers. With time, they're gonna go ahead and kind of start changing color. I do not, because of the heat. But again, there is no rust or nothing. It's not rusted. It's just very, very smooth and shiny over this area I'm touching there. So I just thought, again, I'd point that out to you. Okay. I believe the tips here are 2.5. It had like 1-inch tips on there, and what I did is I replaced the 1-inch tips with I believe these are 2.5 or 3-inch tips that I put on there. Okay. Had the 1-inch ones cut and had these added to the top, and it was really, really good. Very, very good job that was done. There's the welding, as you can see on it, the welding that was done to get that done. So the tips were replaced on these. I will note that this muffler is a little bit louder than the original muffler that was on this vehicle. The other muffler had a hole in it, sprung a hole in it, I don't know how. It got a little bit loud, and I decided to get rid of it and replace it with this one, with a quad muffler. So this one is a little bit louder for you folks, just to let you know, so there's no surprises. Coming underneath there, this vehicle also in the back has the long LED light on the spoiler in the back. Some of them will just give you that little light right here, small square light. This one has that really long, I don't know, it's about 16 inches long LED light on the spoiler. Okay, trying to see if I miss anything. In case I miss anything, I will go ahead and when the listing goes live, I will go ahead and mention anything else that I might have left out. The rims on this vehicle are not perfect, as you can see. Close-up view. This is the original rims on there, and they are not perfect. That's the driver's side in the front. This is driver's side in the rear. Okay, they're just weathered, you know. No chips. They're not bent. They're all straight. This is the passenger side rear. They just need a really good polishing. And I think they're going to be in good shape. And this is the passenger side front rim. Okay. 2 new tires. I just put on 2 new tires. And the other 2 tires, I believe they're either 2 or 3 years old, and they look like new. They're like 100% thread, and they look like new. So all 4 tires are new. I do have a 16-inch rims, new 16-inch rims with brand new tires, which I'm contemplating whether I should put them on the vehicle or not. It's something that I'm thinking about, but right now I just thought I'd go with the original wheels, and because most people want the car to be as OEM as possible, original, so I decided to leave those on. But the other wheels I do have, it's not part of the sale, but I will probably post a photo of them on my bad listing, but it's something I'm thinking about. I really thought that it'd be best to leave the original wheels on there. And what I did is I bought those other wheels for them. I put it on the vehicle. They were on for about a month, and then since I decided to sell the vehicle, I took them off and put back the OEM wheels. I might shoot a photo of them. I might at this point I don't really know if I'm going to include them in the sale or not. But think that, like I said, most people are going to prefer to have the original wheels on the vehicle. Okay, that's all I have for now. If there's anything else, if you guys got any questions and stuff, of course the listing's going to go live here very soon, and you guys can just go ahead and shoot me whatever questions you might have. Trying to see, just thinking if I might have left something out. Any deficiencies? Oh, there was one other one. Almost forgot. Okay, there was one other one. Gotta pop inside the car here. Okay, if I find the key, I'll be in good shape. Okay, I'm gonna put on the vehicle. Point out is that the right turn signal the bulb inside the vehicle, the bulb apparently has burned out. See, I'm going to put on the right turn signal right now. As you can see, it's not lighting up. I'm going to put on my left turn signal, and as you can see, it works fine. Okay, the other one is that the intermittent. I'm going to put on the intermittent lights up here, and the intermittent lights are on right now, but you see only the left side is working on the bulb, and the right side again is not working. Apparently got burned out. But I can tell you that they don't work on the inside, but in the exterior of the vehicle they work just fine. So at this time I'm going to show you that. Okay, I got the left signal light. Okay, let me take off the intermittent. I got the left signal light on, right? It's operational inside the car. I'm going to step outside the car. As you can see, the driver's side left signal light in the back is working. And this is the front, okay? Driver's side left signal light in the front is working. Okay, I'm going to pop him back in the car. I'm going to put on the right signal light. Notice again, it's not working right inside the car. Okay, that's the right signal light. I'm going to pop outside the vehicle. As you can see, it works just fine. On the passenger side, okay? Rear side, I'm going to go around the front. As you can see, it works just fine. Okay? Passenger side, front and back is working just fine. But again, on the interior, the bulb is burned out, so it's not working. Pop inside here again. Okay. Right turn signal is still on. As you can notice, it's not working on the inside. The bulb is burned out, but again, it works on the exterior. At this time, I'll turn that off. I'm going to put on the intermittent. Notice the intermittent lights are on, and only my left bulb is working. But when I pop outside the vehicle, you will see that both of them are working. That's the intermittent lights. And the exterior and the rear. The exterior and the front. So you see the intermittent lights are working. It's just that bulb. That one bulb is burned out in the dash. Everything else works. Okay, that's the intermittent. Right now I'll turn it off the intermittent. Thought I'd point that out. So again, they don't work on the inside, the intermittent or left turn signal, but on the exterior of the car, they're working just fine. It's just the bulb inside the dash here, inside the cluster, apparently has burned out. Okay. Okay, with that, just touching some of the areas that of concern, and pretty sure I'll be getting some questions from you guys. Okay, so you guys take care. I just thought I'd point that out. Okay, bye.